Welcome, everyone, to Pics of Ryan, presented by Try Takes Pod. I'm Dan. We got Sam and Luke in the house. We got two.
Check out our TikTok. TikTok.
Yeah, hella
keep the
TikToks.
TikToks. Run that shit up.
Ryan's been liking those. I think he's been watching them too. We have a packed episode in a hopefully 30-minute chunk, probably be like an hour. But we got two special guests. Our first special guest is the newest member of Try Takes, our hockey specialist, and he's going to be joining us for Pics of Ryan every now and then. Resident cutie, Tommy T. Tommy Two Lemonade.
What's up?
Oh shit! Oh, this is a crazy. Oh my god, this is like ending.
Damn, celebrity in the thing.
Oh my god, This is crazy. We got a lot going on today, but Tom, what are you most excited about?
Well, I'm excited to be a part of it as the hockey analyst, obviously, but I'm looking forward to getting our next guest on the show.
Oh man,
hell yeah!
And Tom left the Movie Basket podcast to join us.
No. Yeah, Cooge, that.
Yeah, don't say that to Cooge. She's gonna cry.
That fucker, Cooge. All right, guys. We have the final special guest.
Yes.
The knower of football, the New York Jets fan, douchebag. It's Ryan.
Let's go.
Oh man.
What the fuck?
Oh, shut up, dude.
Bro,
Called me
really?
a Jets fan because I'm from Long Island. Not true.
What are you a fan of?
Giants, buddy.
Are you really? You're
Yeah,
a Rodgers. You love Aaron Rodgers, dude. You love him.
Yo, get that goofy ass music out of here.
Goofy. I think
That is pretty goofy. Ryan, we've been talking about this for a while. We're really pleased to have you on and mostly shit on you. For context, Ryan is a sports fan, but probably not as in-depth of a sports fan as the four of us. And
He's casual.
Yeah, I'd say a casual, but he's getting more into it. He's been around us, and he's been since last year making picks, and we've been helping him out. So now we're gonna compete against him.
Ryan's the one that's gonna have a career after college.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, if we're gonna be we're gonna be doing picks of Ryan, and Ryan's gonna be like in his like mansion in Silicon Valley. So, but. This is how Picks of Ryan's going to work. Well, first off, pick of the day is the first segment of Picks of Ryan. So we've got a good one for you. That's that's
My
Ryan.
favorite picture of Ryan. My Twitter banner. It's my Twitter banner.
Is that actually?
That is my Twitter banner.
No way.
And because this is the Picks of Ryan segment, the logo in the top right is gone. So Picks of Ryan is officially begun. Ryan is already looking like he's gonna kill us after this podcast.
I'm honored. I'm very honored, actually.
Okay, let's go.
In our first betting episode, we had to bring him on.
Had to bring him on. He loves to gamble.
Everyone, make sure your drinks are covered tonight.
What drinks?
Water.
What are you talking about?
Actually,
Yeah.
Tom can drink.
Just his
Yeah,
lemonade.
I'm
You can drink lemonade.
2 lemonades, please.
Barely 2 lemonades. You can't have any more than that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can't handle much more.
Lemonade's on the house. Ryan.
So here is how Picks of Ryan is going to work. Ryan, we're going to go through all the picks, and Ryan is going to get 30 seconds to explain his pick as best as possible, or shorter time, whatever he feels like, whatever he can do. And then the four of us for the next minute 30 are going to try to convince each other of the right pick. We're all going to vote. We're all going to keep track of our individual picks and the group majority pick. And if an individual loses to Ryan at the end of the year, they get a punishment. If the group loses to Ryan at the end of the year, we're in deep shit. Well,
Who's the record keeper here?
Do you want to do it?
I can do it for sure.
Because you probably got another tab open. I got some other ones open. So, I do, however, want to download my correct and incorrect buzzer for Ryan in case we pick a different pick. So I'm going to play an obnoxious buzzer if Ryan gets a pick wrong or like just against the tide.
So just to go over the rules really quick, just for my sake, so I know how to set up this document.
It's pretty simple. Just set it up. So just keep track of everyone's picks. individually.
Okay.
So even including Ryan's, and then the four of us are going to vote. And Ryan, we might need a tiebreaker, and I guess that'd be Ryan.
I'm not going to record spreads on this, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the picks. So then record like our group pick, and then that's all you need to take. And then if Ryan beats the group, that'd be crazy, but it could happen. It's these are meant to trip people up.
Crazier things have happened in football.
That is very true. So if if Ryan's pick is against the Tide, you'll hear this.
It's the Tide.
And if Ryan's pick is with the group, you'll hear this. So pretty pleasant.
Cool.
Are you guys ready?
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Ready, Freddie?
All right. We are
I'm
going to
ready.
get started. I'm going to share Ryan's screen. We are going to go here. Let me get the banners up real quick. Boom. Okay. I can't even see Ryan. Whatever. Fuck it.
You can see my eyes. Oh,
Yeah, I'll just go.
That's
I'll
all
switch
we care.
I'll switch between the two. So, like that. Oh shit, that's me. Yeah, I'll switch between that and that when we're talking. All right, Ryan. Why don't you talk about your first pick timer? We're gonna go with not yesterday, obviously. I guess we'll start with the top one on your board. Talk about your pick. Go.
Well, yesterday's game. Wait, you're talking about yesterday's game, right?
No.
No.
No, go
skip
quick.
that one.
No, I'm kidding. I'll restart. Talk about the first pick on your board. That's not yesterday's game because we don't have to talk about
Okay,
yesterday.
so Arizona, Washington. All right. So
Hear
I
this.
took Washington here. You're gonna notice with most of my picks, I picked based off of last year, as I do not follow any of the players on any of the teams except for the ones everyone knows, like Mahomes and like Rodgers or something. But I took Washington here because I did not like Arizona last year. I feel like they suck. They're garbage. And I don't really need that much time to explain, so that's why I stuck with Washington here.
You're done anyway. So Ryan takes Washington at 6.5. Let's talk. Washington versus Arizona. I think
I'm cool to stick with that. I'm not gonna lie.
I think that's the easiest pick of the week.
We don't even have to get into a big discussion. This is a pretty easy pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know why they're favored a touchdown. They should be favored like 2, but I don't know. I guess they don't trust like Sam Howell, but
Flash forward to and the Arizona Cardinals stunned the Commanders.
yeah, that's probably what will happen. Are we all in agreement?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay. So guess what, Ryan?
Let's go.
You got your first pick right. Nice job. That was a pretty slam dunk.
Right, like that's crazy. Anyway.
Hmm?
Ew, what are you drinking? Dan, what are you drinking?
Okay, it's
Spit
a
it
protein
out.
shake. It's a protein shake.
Oh, okay. I thought you were drinking just milk, which it wouldn't be bad, but like
Milk out of
that's
like a
crazy.
Milk is gas. What are you talking about?
I know it's good, but like on the podcast, like drinking a casual glass of milk is insane.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Just drink almond milk.
Ooh, I didn't know it was that type of podcast.
It's
Okay.
really good. Yeah.
All right.
It is.
All right. Moving on. Ryan, your next pick.
Can you guys say
Alright.
the
Shut
like,
up,
teams
dude.
so I can write it down, please?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, like now or later?
Like when you're doing it, instead of saying the next pick. can
Okay,
you
next
just say
next
the
game
teams?
is Carolina versus Atlanta. Ryan, talk about your pick.
All right, so I feel last year that the Falcons really let me down. I just was not a fan. Every time I took them, I lost every single time. I literally think every time I took them, I lost. So I stuck with Carolina here. I feel like they have some potential this year. I don't know. I personally.
Okay, so this is a good discussion. We'll start our discussion now. Sam, take it away.
I think Atlanta wins this. They're at home week 1. Bryce Young, yes, he's debuting, but he might show rookie struggles. I think Atlanta has a better offense, and their defense has improved.
I am going to go with Carolina on this one. I just think that Atlanta's running room, we saw it last night with Detroit, like with a rookie running back, they didn't really get him going too much. Obviously, Bijan's a different animal. I just don't think they're going to get enough offense going. I think the Panthers' defense is sneaky okay. And I think Bryce Young is going to be able to use his weapons a little bit. I think it's going to be a barn burner, like a really low scoring game, like maybe like 10-7. But I think Carolina covers. I think they win by more than a touchdown. So. Or not more than a field goal. So, Luke.
Yeah, I'm with Sam on this one. I'm going with the Falcons. Like the Falcons. I mean, really, I've said it before. I'll say it again until I'm proven otherwise. I think the only problem really with the Falcons is their quarterback. And that's pretty much it. I think they are a above 500 team this year. So and this should be an easy game for them.
Okay. And Tom?
I'll keep it very brief, but I do agree with Sam and Luke. I think it's incredibly hard for a rookie quarterback to come out and win on the road in their debut. And I just don't really like Carolina's weapons. Adam Thielen and Miles Sanders in the year 2023 just don't impress me.
That means Ryan and I are on the chopping block. Incorrect by us. That's gonna hurt. But Ryan, I'm with you. So
okay, at least someone's with me.
You got everyone's individual, Luke?
Yeah, and so as a group, we're going with the Falcons. Yeah,
group with the Falcons. Unfortunately, whoa. Anyway, Cincinnati and Cleveland. Cleveland is +1.5 in this game. Ryan, take it away.
100% the Bengals here. I like last year's Super Bowl. Oh well, they were in the Super Bowl. They didn't win, and I know the Browns. I believe one of you told me at one point. Didn't the Browns get like a new QB or something?
Well, it's Deshaun Watson. And he's like, he's not the greatest.
Yeah. If you're talking about DTR, they have a good backup.
So Ryan, first off, the Bengals were not in the Super Bowl last year.
Were they not? Wait, am I
the Chiefs Eagles? It was the Chiefs Eagles.
Oh my god, that was the year before.
You were there.
So
you were there.
Yeah, you were there.
I was there.
So I'm gonna go with the Bengals. I don't have anything else to say.
Right?
I have nothing else to say. Sam?
I think Bengals clear. My Super Bowl favorite this year. We all know Bengals clear.
Luke?
I mean, I'm already writing down everyone picking the Bengals because
Tom, you could change the tide.
No, I'm sticking with the Bengals, and I'm kind of surprised that it's +1.5 for Cleveland.
Yeah, I was surprised about that
it's going to be that close.
Okay. Yeah, I was really surprised. Is it Cleveland at home or is it?
But they still live in the same same state.
So I don't know. That's a weird one. I didn't really. That was the weirdest spread, I thought. Moving on. This is a fun one. Houston versus Baltimore, and on this, Baltimore is -9.5. Ryan.
Houston. I had the same feelings as I did about Atlanta, but I couldn't get behind them. I think I took them once last year, like the very first couple of weeks. I think it was like week 3 or something. I just couldn't take them after that. They just kept losing. What was their record? Like 2 and something?
They won
13-1.
3 games.
Yeah, I feel like this is a very easy pick here.
Okay. Luke, you want to start out with this one?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's kind of the same argument that we had for the Panthers, except worse. Rookie QB is not going to impress, especially because the gap between Bryce Young and CJ Stroud is like noticeable. Also, the Ravens are really good. I'm all in on the Ravens on this one, honestly.
All right. So this might be controversial, but I think the Texans will cover this game.
Fucking crazy.
The reason why, I have a few reasons why. D'Amico Ryan, I think he's gonna utilize what is left of the Texans defense, and I think it's the Ravens offense is not going to go right up the start. I really don't think they're going to come out strong. Dameon Pierce, I think, is going to be the workhorse this game, and he's got but this time he has Devin Singletary to back him up, and I don't think they'll win. I think the Ravens will still pull ahead. They'll do some fourth quarter magic. Lamar will probably run up and down the field, but I really think they can cover. and I think it might be like a 1-touchdown game. I don't think it's going to be like a multi-score game just because it's week 1. I think if it was later in the season, my my argument would change. But yeah, Sam.
I agreed with you at the beginning, but now I've changed. I think Ravens cover.
Fuck.
The Texans defense, they have 3 really good young players: Jalen Petrie, Will Anderson Jr., Derek Stingley. They are not enough to beat the Ravens offense, and 2 of those guys can't even stop Lamar. CJ Stroud, I do think he will struggle, especially with the lack of weapons, and that Ravens defense is always really good. I think the Ravens cover. I think it'll kind of be like their week 1 against the Jets last year when they won by like 15. Kind of boring game, but you knew the Ravens were going to win.
Tom?
No, I mean, I don't really have much else to add. I agree. I think the Ravens are going to pull ahead in this one.
Dan, I really don't know
all
what
the
you
same
expected
reasons.
there, dude.
I don't know, dude. These spreads are meant to be even odds. So I think either situation could happen, and I think Vegas knows something on this one. I just think the Ravens won't come out strong. I wish I looked at some stats of like week 1 stats on how each team did, but yeah, I'm sticking with my gut. So
Rookie QB and rookie coach, remember that.
Yeah, well, it'd be a hell of a story to win or to get close. I think 9.5 is a lot. So, but Ryan, congrats.
Let's go, another one.
I guess not correct or incorrect, just like with us. But anyway,
yeah, I know.
Jacksonville, Indianapolis, plus 3.5 for Indianapolis. Ryan.
Well, both teams weren't exactly spectacular last year, but I think the Jaguars, they were way better. I think they're better than the Colts here.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just personally what I think.
Won the division, Ryan.
I see Sims very.
Won the division.
I know, but still, I don't know. I felt like they were not that great.
I'd be willing to just everyone pick Jacksonville unless someone's got an argument for the Colts.
I thought you were gonna have an argument with the Colts. I was ready to argue.
No. This is a different monster. This is a terrible team.
I'd love Jacksonville this year. I
too.
think they're really going to make a deep run in the playoffs.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know about. I think they'll easily win the division.
Yeah.
I think they'll struggle against the AFC teams in the playoffs, but they'll win the division.
All right, that's another unanimous one with Ryan. Okay. Let's go.
I may have messed up this next pick. I'm not really sure why I did this.
San Fran, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I think I wanted the Niners over the Pittsburgh, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't know. I just like the Niners defense. They're like the greatest in the league, right? I don't know for sure, but I feel like they just played very good defense last year. I'm not really sure why I have Pittsburgh.
So are you sticking with Pittsburgh or are you going with Niners? Before we say anything.
Yeah, Niners. I'm going to go with Niners.
Niners? Okay. Let's go. Let's start with Tom on this one.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking the Niners in the situation. I like Pittsburgh as a team. I think they're going to improve certainly from where they are. But week 1 against what was one of the best teams last year and a team that is now, a healthy Niners, I just don't like their odds going in.
Luke.
I'm doing something different. I'm going with the Steelers on this one.
That's fucking crazy.
I love the Niners. I picked them to win the NFC. However, I kind of wanted to do a little bit of a hot take, but it's also not one that's too far-fetched of what I can believe. I like the Steelers this year. They're a budding team. They are only on the up. I think their defense also is on a slightly under par to the 49ers defense. And I think I didn't like Brock Purdy in preseason. So
okay. Sam?
So the Steelers offensive line coming into this year, they're ranked the 14th offensive line. I don't think they're 14th. I think they're a little bit worse. And let's just think of the names that they have to guard. Javon Hargrave, Nick Bosa, Eric Armstead, Drake Jackson, I think will have a good year. That Niners defense is really good, especially when the Steelers still have Matt Canada as their offensive coordinator. They're not going to really move the ball down the field that much. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be a closer game. But I do not think that the Steelers cover here. I go Niners.
Yeah, so I put this game in my top 5 to watch. I think I put it at. Oh wait, I meant to actually. I didn't, but I meant to. I actually forgot about it, but I'll give you one reason why. Bosa just got paid. They're healthy. I really want the Steelers to win. Trust me. And even though the Niners are my pick to win the Super Bowl, I do want the Steelers to win, but I just don't. I don't think they can do it. I
have a question.
What's up?
So I might be doing this a little bit wrong. I always get this wrong, but what is the difference between winning the game and covering the spread?
Let's put you on the spotlight. So,
I'm just confused.
So the spread is this is funny.
Like I get what it means, like points wise, for sure, but I don't get like the ones that are like -1.5. Like what team's gonna win?
You have to win
2
by
points?
You have to win by 1.5. Yeah.
Oh, you have to win.
It's just
by
reversed.
1.5.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's really
I don't know
just
why
like
they do
who's
that.
gonna win the game, essentially.
Pretty much.
For a 1.5, yeah.
But like, okay.
Those ones get close to the money line.
But like the one that's like the Baltimore one, like if it's close enough that
If
it
they
won't
get within
cover.
10. If Houston
Yeah.
gets within 10 on that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
It's a
still gonna-
7-point game.
I'm still gonna go with who I think's gonna win.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
honestly. I don't really.
Okay, well, yeah.
That's,
So
that's
you
kind of
get-
what
but
I've been doing. To be
I
honest.
haven't been doing that, but
I think
let's
you're
get you out of there.
bullshit.
Okay, so Luke is the going lone wolf. Ryan,
Yeah, that's okay.
nice
I'll
job.
be right. That's okay.
Let's go with the next pick. What do you got?
Well, what's the
Alright.
game?
Oh,
Tampa,
Tampa, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll just start with the obvious part. They don't have Brady anymore. I mean, that definitely does change things. I don't know how they're going to be without Brady. I don't even know who's replacing Brady,
Baker
but
Mayfield.
I'm sticking with the Vikings here.
Okay. I'll start with this one. Ever since that playoff game, I just haven't felt confident about the Vikings. And even though their offense is still great and they have a few new weapons, I think the Bucks can cover. I
You're
don't think
so delusional.
and I don't think that's crazy. I really don't think that's crazy. They have 2 1,000-yard receivers, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans.
You're
They
delusional.
are Baker. Yeah, he's not great, but I think the Vikings aren't fantastic. I don't think they're gonna win over 9 wins. I really think they're gonna cover. Again, it's not 1-1. I don't think they're gonna win, but I think this is gonna be a really close game, and I think they cover. Sam?
I highly disagree. The
Okay.
Vikings defense, yes, is not good, but the Bucks are in shambles right now. I think the Bucks are gonna. When you look at the end of the season, the Vikings are gonna try and make a push to win the division, be in the playoffs, and the Bucks are gonna be making a push to get Caleb Williams. These are
Okay.
2 different teams in 2 different situations. I'm going Vikings.
Tom, Luke, anyone? You both?
I already said it.
Yeah, I just want to add in.
no
I
idea.
think the whole storyline of the Vikings falling off is getting too overplayed. They are definitely going to take a step back from where they were last season, but they're not suddenly a bottom feeder team like a lot of people are kind of over exaggerating them to be.
Yeah.
I would still
Talk to
easily
him,
take
Tom.
the Vikings.
I don't think, and like I said, I think the Vikings could still make the playoffs. I don't really see them. We talked about this in our NFC preview. I don't really see the Packers or the Bears being better necessarily. The Lions are going to be better, sure, but that's why I think it'll be a close game. I don't think the Bucks will win, but I just think with how weak the Vikings defense is, 27th overall, I think this is going to be like a match for match game where they just go up and down field. And I think it's going to be high scoring. And I think I feel like 31-27. That's what I'm feeling like in this game. I think Rashad White's going to get the ball a ton. And I think Baker takes it through a few deep shots, misses a lot, but hits Godwin or Evans on a few. And I think they keep it close. So
One thing I do want to add, you said 27th defense last year. Yes, they lost guys in the offseason. They were 27th defense with a different defensive coordinator.
okay, so if you can
Brian
take
Flores
those
is now the
guys,
DC.
if you can take those guys and make them better, sure. But it's week 1. That's why I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
One last stop before we
We'll see.
move on to the next one. I just want to go on the record and say I am a big Baker fan. I like Baker Mayfield, but I think it's going to take him a little bit to get used to that Tampa offense.
I
think
agree.
I think of how well he adjusted in the Rams just the first game.
That's true.
And now he's had a whole offseason. So it's a different. I think it's different than LA. And I like I said, there was competition, sure, and I don't think they're going to win this game, but I think they'll keep it close. That's why I go against. But Ryan, I am again the lone wolf. Nice job. Moving on, you've got Chicago, Green Bay. Chicago minus 2.5.
Oh, you skipped Tennessee.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
close one.
Tennessee, New Orleans.
He's fine if he could have skipped that.
That's a boring game. But Ryan, go ahead.
I do agree. I feel like it's gonna be a boring game. I don't know. I had a tough time with this one, but the Titans really, I feel like, let me down last year. So I know the Saints have decent defense. Like they're pretty good defense
Very
wise,
good.
but they couldn't. They just, I don't know. It was just a tough one for me. So I feel like they're gonna cover it compared to the Titans.
Luke, you can start on this one.
Yeah, I'm taking the Titans on this one. Well, there's a lot of factors here because DeAndre Hopkins did land himself on the injury report. They didn't say why, so maybe it's just like a personal reason, maybe just missed practice, whatever. But as funny as it sounds, I've seen a couple reports about the like Tannehill already like meshing with D-Hop pretty well. And I don't think that the Saints will like cover this. So
Tom.
This is a harder one, I'm gonna say. I want to go with the Saints, but it feels wrong to say the Saints. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Derek Carr going over the no, not because of that. Just
I'm just
how
kidding.
where they were at.
Shut up,
last year.
Ryan.
I like Derek Carr going over to New Orleans. I think Chris Olave is gonna be a good target for him. The defense is certainly always like pretty, stable over there.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be a boring game, like everyone else said. But I could see either team winning. But I'll go with the Saints.
Okay. Sam.
I have a couple comments. First off, this would be a great game in 2019.
Yeah.
It would be a great game.
It'd be awesome.
But now, this game doesn't do anything for me. I'm honestly going into the season with Tennessee, where I will not pick them in anything because I don't see them winning or losing any game.
I thought you said with Tennessee.
You don't see Tennessee winning or losing any games?
So
They're gonna tie every game.
No,
They're not playing the season.
Penalty box. All right. What are you talking about?
I'm not confident in saying Tennessee's going to win or Tennessee's going to lose this game.
What's
I'm not
just the
confident.
spread?
So
In anything.
are they going to tie?
But Saints, the Titans have the worst offensive line in the NFL. Saints still have a good, formidable defense.
They don't need an
Titans.
O-line with Derrick Henry.
What?
They don't need an O-line with Derrick Henry.
It's kind of been proven that they do. Like Derrick Henry had a 2,000-yard season when the Titans had the best run.
He was still good last year.
Yeah, he was great last year.
He
He
was
was
good
like
last year, but
RB4
they
Which is
lost
why
year.
I'm going with the Titans when we have our first split.
No, we don't.
Why?
Oh, it's 3-2. We can't have a
3-2.
split.
We can't split.
Oh,
Dan.
did Ryan pick Titans?
No,
No.
me
No, I
neither.
took Saints.
Fuck. All right, Ryan, congrats. You got the auto win.
Yeah.
It's okay, Dan. We'll win
No,
that
I'm
one.
going with Titans. Sam, I think your reasoning is very valid. I just don't think this is another like very new system that the Saints have, and with Derek Carr at the helm. And Derek Carr was not exciting at all last year. He was just serviceable. I know he was on a crappy Raiders team. I don't know. This is a gross game. I think Derrick Henry takes over this game like he usually does in boring games, and I think he rushes for over 100 yards. I think they win.
Ooh.
Easy.
Yeah,
So.
well, Derek Carr put on a lot of muscle and
Well, that's great, dude.
has new weapons. Derek Carr looks good.
Derek Carr is hot. That's what you're
All
about to
right.
say.
Moving
Should we go
on.
on record with
Let's yeah.
Clip that.
No.
That will be clipped. Ryan.
Can you say the name, please?
Chicago, Green Bay.
All right.
It's allergic to saying the name.
Literally.
Just fucking look at it, dude.
I'm on another tab, idiot. Damn.
All right.
Dan is such a shit host.
Am I good to go?
Yeah, you're good to go. I'll just remove myself for 1 year.
Thank God.
As we know, Green Bay no longer has Aaron Rodgers, so I don't know who they have.
The guy.
Jordan Love.
That guy, sure. So my reasoning behind that, I kind of just took the Bears for that. I don't know. I want to see what they're doing. They got a new logo. Not that has anything to do with their skill, but that was pretty interesting.
That was awesome.
I'm not letting you disrespect my guy, Jordan Love.
Oh,
I'm not here for it, Ryan.
Glazer.
Sam, go
See,
for
these
it.
are my
then
two.
you could
Like,
talk about it. Yeah, just don't.
two of my guys are playing against each other.
Okay, which one are you gonna
Which one
kiss?
are you going?
Like,
Are you gonna talk?
Yeah, like what the
what?
Reasoning? Hello?
I think the Packers win.
Okay.
The
You think they
Packers have a
win?
better defense, have a better
Just let
offensive
'em rock.
line. Christian Watson is out, but yeah, the Bears defense I'm not confident in, or their offensive line.
Okay. Luke?
Sorry, I just got a weird ass report that Chris Paul is starting on the Warriors. I don't even know how to get into that. But
We'll save it for next week.
yeah. I'm choosing the Bears. I love the
The
Bears.
Bears.
And the spread isn't horrible. So
Let's go.
yeah.
Tom, I have to pull up my picks. I forgot what I picked actually.
I'm a notorious Bears hater, so I don't think it's going to surprise you guys. And I say I'm going with the Packers.
This guy hates the Bears.
Yo, Dan, you're the
Ooh,
tiebreaker.
Yeah, you're a
Oh
tiebreaker.
fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Jordan Love. I think he's going to be good. I want him to be good. I'm going with the Packers.
You're gonna get a kiss from
Ryan.
Sam for that one later.
Yeah.
Ryan, guess what?
Damn it. You chose the Packers.
The Bears. We're going with the
Oh,
Bears.
let's go. Let's
Oh,
go.
so
You
he
picked
picked
the wrong
right.
one.
Wait,
picked
Ryan
right.
picked the Bears.
Ryan picked
Yeah,
the
I know.
Bears.
Oh, what?
I chose the opposite.
Oh,
Wait, how did you
I
not
was like- I
see
was like,
that
he
when
chose the
Ryan
Packers.
cheered?
shut
Literally
up,
have
Sam,
it
get out.
too.
So
This fucking guy, man.
okay, so I think Tom might be a notorious Bears hater. I'm a notorious Green Bay hater. I do not think they are gonna be able to keep up with Justin Fields.
Let's go Bears.
What do you say?
I said, let's go Bears.
Let's
Yeah,
go Bears.
Bears.
Yeah, let's go Bears. Week 1 win against the Packers. Is that Lambeau? I forget.
I think.
Oh, it's at home.
No, it's
yeah,
at-
Bears all the way. Yeah,
That's Soldier Field.
easy. Fucking like that field is notorious for like killing people.
I hope it rains.
This
Uh,
was really
right
difficult
on
for
it.
me to decide on. I'll say that.
Yeah, it's a
Again,
tough
really
one.
hard
Yeah.
choice.
All right. Wow, Ryan's right on that one. Okay. Las Vegas. Oh, sorry. LA, Seattle.
Oh,
All right. Well,
God.
wait, which
since I'm
LA?
in-
Rams.
Rams.
Damn.
Okay.
So, as we all know, well, since I started doing fantasy for the first time with you guys, everybody knows that Cooper Kupp's hurt. I just know he's a good player, so I use that kind of to sway my pick here. I feel like they're gonna have a hard time without him. I don't know. The Rams, I was like on and off about last year. I feel like
I feel like
okay.
they probably covered sometimes that were like
Yeah.
the one game Baker started. I think they covered that night. So I'll start. So I'm a Seattle lover. Obviously, I love Geno. And I probably would have been a little kinder to the idea of picking Rams to cover if they had Cooper Kupp, and they don't. And I really think that Seattle will be fine. I know there's a big narrative that they're going to be one of the biggest regression teams along with Minnesota, but I think they'll be fine in this one. I think they can win by a touchdown. I think they'll be okay. So
I agree. I think Seattle honestly is going to pick up right where they left off. I think they're like a pretty solid team, especially because they have Kenneth Walker playing and they have Jackson Smith and Jigba playing. So I mean, yeah. Also, the Rams defense is horrible.
Jalen Ramsey, either.
No, they don't have Jalen.
Well, no one has
Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey really right now.
Yeah,
For
that's
this
true.
number.
Wait, did you say they have Jalen Ramsey out
No, so
there, or
they
they got
don't.
Jalen?
They
Oh,
don't.
okay.
And
Then, yeah,
Kobe
all they
Durant,
have is
though.
Aaron Donald. That's about it. So yeah,
And
Seahawks.
Kobe Durant. The two basketball players.
Yeah.
Crickets.
Okay. Anyway,
Crickets.
Tom.
I'm not gonna pick the Rams until they give me a reason to.
Okay, yeah.
So
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah, Seahawks. I'm a notorious Seahawks hater, but I gotta go Seahawks.
Of Seattle.
Right.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Seattle.
Sam is a big Seattle hater. All right.
Don't see the hype.
Las Vegas, Denver.
This is a
Denver's
good one.
minus 4.5 on this one. Wow.
This is a
Okay.
good game.
Ryan.
Ooh, this was another tough one for me. Honestly, I didn't really know what to do here. I mean,
That's really
I don't
weighing
know.
on you, huh?
I don't. The Raiders. I mean, I feel like
Oh, where'd it go?
What the hell?
I got banished for a second there.
Abuse of power, Dan.
I'm sorry. I have too much power.
I feel like the Raiders, like they were good some games and they let me down others. I'm kind of like neutral how I picked them. Broncos, I lost a lot of games because of them. So I'm sticking with the Raiders for this one.
Yeah.
Luke,
Sam.
I cannot believe you said that this is gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be about.
It's gonna be a
mid-off.
great game.
It's gonna be a
Yeah, I
mid-off.
don't know if you were. I feel like this
Who
is
are
not
you-
gonna be a good game, but I do think the Broncos will pull out. I have a lot more faith in them than I do the Raiders. Josh McDaniels is a bum. Jimmy G, not gonna do anything. The Raiders are just a bad team. The Broncos are a slightly less bad team.
Okay. Tom.
I will say, looking at the Broncos right now, Jerry Jeudy very well might not play this weekend. That's a big part of the offense. Russell Wilson has definitely been shaky while he's been there in Denver. I could realistically see the Raiders covering. I think Denver could pull out with the win, but it was minus 4.5, right?
Yep.
For the Raiders. I could see that being a 3-point victory for the Broncos. So I'll take the Raiders to cover.
Let me catch Tom's alley oop. I am picking Vegas to cover this one. I think, although I think on paper the Broncos are a much more solid roster. No, I don't think. I'm back and forth on if they make the playoffs. I don't think they will, just because of the Chargers and the that other team in the division that's pretty good.
Chiefs.
Patrick Mahomes. I really think this is like the bottom. These are the bottom feeders, and I think the strategy, just give the ball to your best players. Give the ball to Devontae. Give the ball to Josh Jacobs. Garoppolo, we know he's not creative, but I think you give it the ball to those two guys, and you keep up at least. So. Luke?
So I'm
You
out.
know, I'll say this: despite Sam giving me shit for my comment at the beginning of the segment, I'm still fucking picking the Raiders. You
Yeah.
dog water.
So
I
Sam-
do
it's-
think that PS2 and Devontae is going to be a fun matchup to watch.
Yeah. Wait. So were you the only one that picked the
The Broncos.
Broncos?
Yeah,
All right.
oh, you all are wrong.
Nice job, Brian. All right. How many we got left? Three. Okay. So
Four.
four. Okay.
It's a Monday night as well.
Miami, LA.
By the way, let me
yeah.
just say, by the end of the season, this document is gonna be so long.
Yeah.
Why don't you share the document with us?
Just shorten. I mean, you could shorten it all and just like add up all the picks.
I was
Like,
gonna say
No,
you
that's
could
okay.
You
I
could
won't
do a
that.
sheet and do it by week, so that way, like you have each individual week you could.
I
Go
could.
through.
I also don't know how to do that. If someone else
I
wants
could.
to,
I could show you.
we
that.
we could make a
Yeah.
fun sheet.
also share the doc with us, so like
Yeah, I will
Yeah,
afterwards.
we could switch off doing it every week.
Don't worry about it. Wait, what's this game?
This is Miami, LA. LA is favored minus 2.5. So
Chargers, right? Yeah.
Chargers, yes.
Chargers. Oh, sorry, Chargers. Yeah. Ryan.
All right, so I took the Chargers here. I feel like they were pretty decent last year. I was kind of proud of what they were doing, but Dolphins I'm kind of neutral on. It was very devastating what happened to Tua last year, but I feel like
Look
the
at
Chargers are
social
gonna pull through
justice,
here.
Ryan. Anyway,
Uh-oh.
I'm kidding. No, Ryan,
CTE
it's fair. Yeah,
protecting
it was terrible. I really, it's scary to see him play football or continue to play football. Luke, you can start with this one. Or actually,
So I
no,
realized-
no. Shut up, Tom.
No,
You
I'm
can
doing
start.
it. I'm doing
Okay,
it. No,
okay,
I'm
okay,
doing it.
okay.
Luke, you should go.
Yeah,
Just
thanks,
someone
Tom.
go.
Jesus Christ. I didn't pick a one for this. I forgot. However, I am going with
What?
the Dolphins. I'm going with the
Okay.
Dolphins. because I like the no, I hate the Dolphins as an organization, but I like the players they have.
Okay. Let me get you out there. Tom?
I'm also going to go with the Dolphins. I think the Chargers sometimes don't show up in their biggest games. I think this is a really good matchup between two good teams. And I'm going to take Tua to win a game before his brain goes to mush. So.
Okay, Sam.
This is like the toughest game to pick. Like it really is. They're both really good teams. But I'm taking Miami. They started off really well last year, and I think they're gonna be good.
Okay. That means because I am also picking Miami, that Ryan is 4-1. He is the lone wolf.
Ooh.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on losing.
All right. Yeah, I'm picking Miami. I think even though the Chargers dogged Miami last year, I think Miami's defense will hold true against a new offensive coordinator in LA. I think it's going to be a good game, though. I think this is I put this on my top 5 of ones to watch. This is going to be exciting. I think it will be a high scoring. So
also, I keep forgetting Dolphins.
Oh, word.
Vic Fangio's their new DC.
why did you just say "oh word" out of nowhere?
Because Sam said
Sam was-
I keep forgetting, and I said,
Sam
word.
was in the middle. Oh word.
Vic Fangio is the Dolphins' new defensive coordinator. That is a big
Okay.
deal.
A word.
Oh, what happened to the? Oh wait, I gotta put this on the side. Okay. Okay.
Let's
3
go.
more games. 3 more games, and my favorite, Ryan.
Yep.
Who are you picking?
Here I took the Eagles.
God damn it, Ryan.
Well, I know how everybody feels about the other team, Patriots. We got some people that I know are gonna have.
You know what? Since you feel so
Bias
strongly
look.
about
Oh,
this pick,
uh-oh.
you get solo layout. Let's talk about it.
Oh, okay. Well, I forgot that this team was at the Super Bowl last year. I think I said the teams that I wanted to be in the Super Bowl last year, but I really think the Eagles are going to pull through. They were fantastic last year.
Okay.
I unfortunately could not pull through all the way, but I think they'll take it.
Oh,
this first
Luke
week.
is gone. Oh no, he's back. Okay.
Oh, you caught me.
So Ryan has picked Eagles. Luke, you want to pick? Go first. Oh, he's picking Pats.
Let's go, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the Patriots will cover this. Even if they don't win, I think they're gonna cover it.
Tom, maybe some.
I don't think I really need to explain it too much. I'm going with Philly. Philly is undoubtedly the better team. I know you guys are Patriots fans, but in a week 1 matchup between Philadelphia, I do not like the Patriots. They'll win some games this season for sure, but this is not their week.
Sam, yeah.
Philly. I mean, Philly's just a much better team. The Patriots, I don't think are going to do anything this year. Oh, did you check the group chat?
No.
Such a
Oh, God.
fucking bitch.
Oh my!
I hate you
keep going,
so
keep
much.
going. You're almost done.
Equals. I don't know why you're laughing.
Go. Explain yourself.
Go.
I think the Eagles. I just said they're better
Okay.
team.
Hey Luke. I'm not picking New England.
So even if you don't believe in them, Dan, you still have to pick them. You
I'm
fucking
gonna
squid.
okay. Look, okay. Here's the thing. If they cover, I don't know what I'll do. I'll do something next
Do
week.
me a favor. Take
Yeah.
that Matthew Judon jersey out of your closet and throw it out the window because that's basically what you just said to the Patriots. You gotta
Anyway.
ride until death. Do you
No,
part?
I just can't. It's the Eagles. It's the Eagles. All right, moving on. Final 2 games in this one. New York, Dallas. Dallas is -3.5. Sunday night game. Big game for 2 of these clowns. Actually, 3 of these clowns if you include Ryan. Let's go with it. Ryan, what do you think?
Took the Giants here. As I said earlier, Giants fan. I'm gonna take them. Like I don't
It's
really
news
care.
to me.
What do you mean it's news? I literally said it last
I
year.
swear to God, I thought
I
you were
swear
a
to God,
Giants fan.
he loves Aaron Rodgers. He loves him. Loves him.
I don't love him. What
Yeah,
are
I
you
don't know why
talking about?
I don't know why everyone thought he was a Jets fan.
He loves Aaron Rodgers.
It's because someone said I'm from Long Island, so like, oh, he's got to be a Jets fan. No, that's not the case.
I think it was Sam, probably.
I never said that.
No, the
never
Jets were
said that.
terrible.
Let me
like,
be a voice of reason
for a
in the
while.
room. Cowboys -3.5. Easy. Tom?
What do you think I'm gonna go with?
Okay.
Based on the background.
So we have 3.
I mean,
I could see the Giants loss now. You know, Darren Waller probably won't play. They're playing against a pretty good a very good Dallas offense. Got to give them the credit where it's due. I could see the Giants loss, but I'm just not gonna take it. I'm going Giants. Giants gonna pull out.
Luke?
Yeah, Cowboys, man. You guys are fucking
Yeah,
stupid,
you guys are
man.
stupid.
You're gonna have to
and
just
Sam.
beat
guy
the
who won the
Patriots.
pass list.
Yeah.
I know that's the right take, but I'm not gonna say it.
No,
This
see,
one
you did the
hurts.
right thing. You did the right thing, Tom. Unlike Dan.
Sam?
This one hurts. Yeah, I think I gotta go. Psych! Giant season, baby.
Yeah.
I was actually fully convinced he was going with the Cowboys, but
We know, Dan. You went, oh.
oh,
Oh wow.
wow, that's really interesting. All right, final pick of Ryan.
What is
Let's
it?
see it. Ryan, Buffalo, New York, Monday night. Who you got?
Got Buffalo on this one. I think they.
But you love Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna Photoshop Aaron Rodgers and Ryan together.
That's
Yeah, like
next
us
week.
doing like a picture hug, like the armor.
Oh, I was gonna say just more of you together, so you're the QB.
Oh,
Sharing
Giants.
ayahuasca together.
I see what you're saying.
That
now.
too.
Well, anyways, I took the Bills here because I feel like they were a better team. I know they have Rodgers now, but I feel like they have potential. I just don't know if it's the potential. They're gonna have enough potential against the Bills here. So
Okay.
I took them.
Is that Thunder? I don't know.
Yes.
just not like-
Sam, why don't you start with this one? Final one.
I'm gonna go Bills. I think they ran on Aaron Rodgers' parade. For the Jets, I think they're a better team. The Jets always struggle week one. Granted, they haven't been good in forever, but I do think the Bills take this one.
Tom.
It's a hard matchup, I will say. I've been kind of low on Aaron Rodgers and the Jets in the preseason talk, but I do see them, making some noise realistically.
Oh.
I think, man, I don't know. I think for the sake of being interesting, because I've only taken one underdog this entire matchup, I think I'm going to go Jets.
Wow. Okay.
Jets are home. It's a totally different offense than what we've been used to. Garrett Wilson has another year of experience in the league. I think he's going to do really well the entire season, but especially to kick off in week one. And I just think Buffalo, their window, not that it's closing soon, but I think it's closing sooner than people think. You know what I mean? I think they've that ship is starting to sail where if they were going to be the top dog in the AFC, it kind of would have already happened. And I just don't know what this season holds. You know what I mean?
I'm going to go with the Jets for the sake of also being interesting, along with Tom. I think it'd be a good headline for the Jets to win week one. I think it'd be, and I might be a little, riding the Hard Knocks wave because that was really awesome watching that. I think Dalvin Cook is going to excel against the Bills this game. I don't think Rodgers is necessarily going to throw like a classic vintage Aaron Rodgers game. I just think they have enough weapons and their defense, they have one of the best defensive lines, if not the best in the league. So I just think that's going to be really a problem for Josh Allen to get going, even though I have him in fantasy. I'm going to go with the Jets. Luke?
It's my turn.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched Hard Knocks twice, all the way through, basically. And I'm also on that Jets train, so I'm gonna go with the Jets. I think Buffalo's gonna regret.
You don't like the laughter.
I think
Ryan
the
didn't
Bills
win.
are gonna
Ryan
regret.
didn't win.
No, as I said, put the
Yeah.
buzzer. Yeah, right. It was just you two
Me and
with
you,
Bills
Sam.
and top 3 with the.
I'm
Jets.
surprised you guys also went Jets. I kind of thought I was gonna be alone in that pick.
No, I think we're kind of on the Bills falling off a little bit. So
I
I
think the Jets are going to win the division.
that's also a little biased too
Ooh.
because I'm just not a big Bills guy.
I don't
so.
think the
I don't know
Jets
if they're
are
gonna win the division. I think the Bills still might, but I think the Jets are gonna get the better of them week 1 at home.
Yeah, but that is gonna do it for Picks of Ryan. Ryan, how do you feel
What
you
we got?
did?
Put the spotlight on him.
I feel like I did a lot better than I thought I was gonna do.
Predict who you think you'll beat this week in the spreads.
Honestly, Dan, I think it might be you because you had the most like controversial talks
Well,
here. So
yeah, that's fair. I tried. I just think spreads are like made to kind of trip you up. And I don't know. I will see what happens, but that's gonna be it for Picks of Ryan. We got it done in under an hour, so that's an accomplishment. But we are gonna be watching football this whole week. I'm really excited. We're all in a fantasy league together, so it's gonna be a good week. Week 1 of NFL, and we're gonna go all hang out now, I think. So we're not gonna do anything too fun. So
Might even hug.
maybe.
Might.
Definitely going to McDonald's.
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah.
I'm so excited about that one.
Luke, give us one thing to look out for this NFL season or this week 1. Just
Week
real
1.
quick.
Yo, y'all heard that thunder? Week 1. Look out for Mac Jones breakout game.
Yeah, I'm on that. We're gonna end with Ryan. Bye, guys. See you later.
Ooh.
Bye.